What's good, YouTube? It's Balti with Builder back with another banger. Today when we were at the tool, Corey Holcomb just ruined Anton Daniels' marriage forever. Now, we watched the previous video on the beef with them, so we kind of already get the gist of what's going on. But this time, I guess his marriage is ruined. You feel me? So, with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Let's do it.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of
This nigga got
Liberty.
multiple
For
channels.
many of you brothers that reached out to me by email about what is going on with Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels, I'm living in East Africa, and I happened to not find out about it until a little bit later. And I went and then I examined parts of the show. There was a larger disagreement with, I would say largely when Anton Daniels told Corey Holcomb that he sucks the D of black people.
Man.
That did not end well. And you can watch many other people's videos for that here on Black YouTube if you so desire. What I will deal with is what happened towards Anton Daniels' exit. Okay, and this is what happened.
Let me study this episode. Shout out to the Caucasian male. Shout out to the. I'm not gonna on nobody.
Yeah, you on black people. You shit on.
I feel like I on you. To your face. To your face.
Be careful on me, because I feel like you talking again.
I'm not talking. I'm telling you.
Careful.
I'm telling you.
You on me to my face, but that shit will lead to some danger.
Will we please stop the
trust me,
the tough talk? I got security. You got security.
Ain't homie, I ain't security. Them my people.
Cool. Them your
you
security.
Gotta
people.
hire a mother to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna hire somebody.
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Stop talking.
Homie,
tough.
you
just said that.
I'm not talking tough. I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so?
You said you disrespected me in my face, and then you act like it was all good.
You said that I disrespected you to your face. So
Damn.
I'm confirming what you said. You felt this.
Man, they going at it. Hey, I might go and watch this whole podcast. Shit, I want to know. I want to get into the deeper. You feel me? Whatever is going on with this beef, I want to get into it because, dang, they had this much going on in the podcast. That shit.
So I am telling you that.
I'm here for the bullshit.
If that's the way you felt. Is that not what you said? You said that out of your mouth. And so I apologize when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason you said you disrespected me in my face
because you don't accept the apology because you still
talk about everybody else except yourself and white men.
I'm telling you what I said. You felt offended by it, so I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing a conversation that happened. Why are you so easily offended?
You still talk about me? It sounds like I'm arguing
because I'm right. See,
I'll be around and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone.
No.
It don't hurt no feelings. It's probably better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down.
You're
you proved the point.
You're hypocritical.
Homie, just gone, man.
No, you hypocritical.
Just gone, man.
You
gone.
I'm not the jet.
You done did this before. Hey, homie.
All right, I'm out.
Get your phone and walk over there with your bodyguard and your. Walk over there with your bodyguard and your.
You proved my point.
I got to do.
You're right.
Don't bring up here, dog, that you ain't finna stand on. Remember I told you that. If you got a what you explain, don't ask her to be on my show. Can she be on the show? I don't know that. Now get your whole ass on and pay for your like you got to. Cake ass.
So why is this important? I really thought about making this video a lot. The reason is I've talked to Anton off camera. I have spoken to Anton Daniels' wife. I have no problem with Anton Daniels.
But what's going on with his wife?
His daughter?
How did his marriage get
very
ruined?
hardworking content creator. But here is something that Anton Daniels is going to have somewhat of an issue with if this is true. Number one, Anton Daniels has been on Fresh and Fit. I couldn't find the clip, but he's admitted online that hey, he's been messaging ladies in the Instagram, and some chick wanted to.
Now I'm not gonna lie. The thing about being on Fresh and Fit is that it ruins your. It's basically your track record is just ruined once you hop on that show. Like if you was on the show in the past, yeah, your track record is kind of ruined. It's kind of ruined, man. Because what these people turned the brand that brand into, that they tainted that shit to the absolute core. of no return. Like, I'm talking about, it's straight up horrid. Like, you feel me? There's like nothing. I don't think there's nothing you could do to really like come back from that.
Do something. I forgot exactly what it
that
was.
Business.
But
Fresh and Fit
he didn't admit
that was
to
an
it
error
at that particular time that he
error.
is, maybe having an extramarital affair. He didn't say that, but
error.
Obviously he was making some hints that it was some chicks in his inbox and he was talking with them. That's number one. Number two, he brought some young lady to the podcast with Corey Holcomb. Now, let me just tell you this. As a person who has my own podcast on my Kangana channel, this is not uncommon. Dudes show up to podcasts with side chicks. They show up to podcasts with, girlfriends, stuff like that. Sometimes wives, but usually side pieces. And it's nothing wrong with that if you are a person that is like, let's say, for example, me, Corey Holcomb, that's a person that's single, openly talks about being single, tricking or whatever. The issue with Anton Daniels operates on a very high moral ground, a moral high horse. He talks about being married for 20 years, staying with the same woman for so long, being a father to his daughter. Okay?
No.
And that other people do not know as much as what he knows. He prides himself on this stuff. Now, here you
Trying to
are
be this
showing
great
up
man.
to the podcast of Corey Holcomb with somebody that is not obviously your wife. Okay? Because
Damn.
Anton Daniels' wife, from what I understand, is never on anybody's podcast, which
I'm not gonna cap that nigga. That nigga Corey Holcomb is messy as fuck. Yo, so you mean he said that shit purposely as he was walking? You feel me? Walking out that whatever studio they was in. He said that shit on purpose. For him to be like, oh yeah, take that, you feel me? That side piece, that whatever, woo-de-woo, right? He knew what he was doing. That shit's on the internet. Somebody's gonna forward that shit to his wife. Either his wife saw it, somebody's gonna do a take on it. We're gonna see it as we are now. We're seeing that shit now. And now it's out to the public. Now your whole marriage and shit is cooked. He did that shit on purpose. Corey
also lets the world believe
Corey, that nigga.
If you have ladies on your show or on your live streams. And again, Anton Daniels and Lapeef, they've always had very attractive, very beautiful women on their podcast. So now what people can say is, okay, well, if this is true, then is this what's been going on the whole entire time? And because you left with the girl, she was there with you, it's obvious that people are going to be able to put two and two together that you're having an extramarital relationship. Now, again, I don't know that this is for sure, but this is what Corey is saying. And I know that from being in a podcast situation, having my own podcast, that this is what content creators do. They come to different cities with somebody. It is very possible if he's flying out to LA for a podcast, tell your wife, look, I'm going to go on the Corey Holcomb show. Fly your side chick in from everywhere else. Miami, it could be a chick that, hey, look, trying to get on the Corey Holcomb show. I'm going to see if I can get you on there. Come through with me, clap them up. Then trying to get her on the Corey show, which Corey don't know her and wouldn't let her on. And now this is the situation you're going in, and you criticize people for doing the same thing all the time. And now people are going to see that this is what you are faced with. And I don't think that Corey got any reason to lie that this is what Anton Daniels did. And this was Anton Daniels' behavior that particular day. I gotta warn content creators, such as Anton Daniels, such as anybody else, that when you are out here selling a particular ideology about yourself,
you gotta abide by it,
man.
Man.
Wealthy man, whether you are a Christian, whether you are a conservative, whether you are married, whether you are whatever else, okay? And when you are a cultural critic of everybody else, about what everybody else is doing,
you gotta make sure you're abiding by them same
what
rules.
You're doing
Can't be a
on the
hypocrite.
side, especially bringing your other chicks around podcast hosts, especially somebody like, I would say, somebody like Corey Holcomb, who automatically, if you don't like you, he's gonna most likely come out and expose it. Yep. I mean, you see what happened with Cam Newton, and that was nowhere nearly as bad as this. If you have that and you start to get their reputation, even other people will just start talking behind the scenes. It's what content creators do, all right? a lot of stuff that happens in this business, y'all don't know. There's a guy right now that's one of the biggest content creators on this continent, and behind the scenes, on camera, everybody loves him. Behind the scenes, he gotta be the most hated guy. One of the most hated guys amongst content creators that I know here on the continent. By far. Nobody would know it. If he shows up to somebody's city, it's certain people that just really won't deal with him no more. But people talk. So then what happens is when you come out and you stand on your videos and you talk about America and you talk about, you know, all of this stuff, and you're a Christian and you love the Lord, and this is a Christian country and you're American first, and you use the fact that you are married, and then we come to find out that you out here booty clapping it up with some.
But my question is, like, why would he do that though? Like, you feel me? You're going to a person's podcast that you probably, you know, doesn't like you. You feel me? He's a comedian. They say whatever, my nigga. Like, this is how it is. They do not give a fuck. They're the motherfuckers that can get away with saying whatever they want because they're a comedian. So it's like, why did you even put yourself in this situation though? Like, that nigga's gonna look for anything, like Buddy said, to expose you with. Like, it's going to happen, especially if he don't like you. You think he's gonna sit here and try to protect your marriage for you, nigga? Nah. The fuck?
Somebody else, then all you gotta
Yeah,
do is fall out with Fresh and Fit for them to come out there and say the same thing. All you gotta do is fall out with Charleston White for them to come out and say the same thing.
But again, his wife probably knows. You never know.
And then next thing you know, you got pictures. Okay, then your wife can find out about it. If this is what you say it is or not, I'm not sure, and I can't confirm or deny this is the case. But this is what happens with content creators. Content creators use podcast visits to clap. It's a way to travel. You ain't gotta worry about your wife being there, your girlfriend being there. You know, you can write it off. I mean, all of that is what you can do. You're in LA, okay? And again, it just looks bad, okay? Now then what happens is, and again, like, Anton is on the white right a little bit, but he does have a mixture of a black audience. So that's one thing that's good. But all it takes is for a little bit of that, and then for you to get into it with some white liberals, because the fall of Anton Daniels may not happen because of what he's saying about blacks. That might not necessarily be the case. The fall of Anton having problems may largely come about from just other people in the community. Like, all you gotta do is just make some people mad, and what I'm saying is white liberals, like, piss them off. Then they go and people actually start digging. People start looking for information. People start trying to go to Instagram. People start trying to, and then all you gotta do is have the lady herself come out and say it. Like, all of this stuff could be career ending. It leads in divorce. It leads in tragedy. It leads in all of this. So then now all of a sudden, the same thing that happened to Derrick Jaxn happens to you. What does that mean? That means you're going around saying that you're an expert in political issues, or a commentator. In this case, Derrick Jaxn was an expert, and you were criticizing men for doing one thing, and then now you're doing another. All it takes is somebody big to get a hold of it. Tasha K. Because, you know, Anton, he's getting a lot of clout, right? So, you know, you're on the internet all the time. You're going viral all the time. Not everybody likes the fact that you're going viral all the time, okay? And then once that happens to you, you're a lick, okay? And again, this is not me trying to embarrass anybody, but it was already mentioned by Corey. Let's say, for example, if I got this information, I would never put that information out, despite the fact that I've been disappointed with, you know, some of the stuff Anton's been doing. I would not put it out, just because I've had a personal relationship with the guy to a certain degree. I've called him. You know, I'm not gonna be able to come out and just say something like that. I just wouldn't.
That's understandable.
However, since Corey put it out there, yes, this money, this fame, this all of this stuff, and whatever else that you plan on, you know, on YouTube as a social media content creator, it doesn't look good. And I'm not trying to say that none of us are perfect, because I damn sure ain't, but it looks bad.
But again, look, his wife probably knows about it, and, like, you feel me, like, his wife probably knows about it to the degree that we know about it. You feel me? She probably knows the nigga he has some money, whatever, he's gonna play around, he gonna do the shit. I feel like a lot of people know this though. Like, for example, you don't think NBA players are being loyal to their wives, do you? Like, I'll give a select few. I give LeBron. I give my boy LeBron, you know what I'm saying? My boy LeBron. I give my boy Curry, even though his wife ain't being, I don't think his wife is loyal. I'm gonna be honest with you, but that's pretty much it. The rest, if they not girlfriend, boyfriend, you know, whatever shit they got going on, you know what I'm saying, like cooped up like these, then they're still fucking on the side. We know they're fucking on the side, y'all. We know it. They're, like, what? It's GG's.
Horribly bad. It looks terribly bad. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Jump.
Yeah, but I mean, his YouTube channel, if he's preaching certain shit, like he's preaching certain things like that, he's being a hypocrite. He's just telling every man, you're not supposed to do this, you're not supposed to do that, but then he's going ahead and doing it himself. Yeah, you're being a hypocrite. But with that being said, that's the end of the video. If y'all like the video, like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification button if y'all want to stay updated on the next video. Let me know in the comment section down below what y'all think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.